Hey folks, Doc Hansen here with another Good Time Guitar. Uh, I'm kind of bitter. This is a bittersweet demonstration here because this is one of my all-time favorite guitars, and I've debated long and hard about getting rid of it, but I think the time is now to get rid of it. I've had many years of great joy out of this guitar, and I think it's time for somebody else to give it a try. So what I have here is my 1979 Guild Sunburst D-40. Um, those of you that know have looked at my other videos, you know how much I am a Guild fan. My favorite brand of guitars, I've owned at least a couple dozen of them over the years. And this has been one of my all-time favorites. Um, but like I say, I'm just, it's getting to a point where I need to get rid of some guitars, and it's time to move this on to somebody else who will really enjoy and appreciate this guitar because it's a beauty. So if you know Guild D-40s, you know it's the iconic Dreadnought, the alternative to a D18. Um, and for many of us, like myself, this is preferred over a D18 for a couple of reasons. One is the tone. It has a much more sort of balanced, beautiful ringing tone to it than most D18s that I've been fortunate enough to play. And also the playability, the neck, the action. For me, Gels are just seem much more natural for me to play, easier for me to play than a Martin does. So, 1979. This was made in Westerly, Rhode Island, which was the main Guild factory for many years. Sitka spruce top, solid mahogany back and sides, and mahogany neck. That is a rosewood fingerboard, although it looks really dark enough to be ebony, but it is rosewood and a rosewood bridge. And as you can see, excuse me, has a beautiful Guild sunburst on it. Um, I think they just do the best bursts in the business. I mean, just lovely honeyed top on there, and the darker stain on the back and sides and the back of the neck as well. Now, when I got this guitar, it had a piezo undersaddle pickup, which I got rid of because it didn't really sound very good. Excuse me. And instead, I put in this Seymour Duncan mag mic bridge or a sound hole pickup. So it's got it's got a humbucker pickup inside, but it also has a condenser microphone. So you have a two-way pickup in there. Obviously the end hole pin. This is great. I mean, it sounds great. You can really modify the sound quite a bit by mixing between the mic, the condenser mic, and the humbucker pickup. You can actually adjust each of the pickups on each of the strings to emphasize them. I haven't done much with that just simply because, oh, and it does have has the volume, and it has the control to mix the condenser mic with the humbucker pickup. It does have a couple of cracks. There's one here by the side of the neck, and then one running from here down to the bridge. Both of those have been cleated, repaired, they're stable. Like I say, I've owned this guitar for a number of years, and there hasn't been any issue with those. The action is great. No need for a reset. Truss rod works great. Um, just just a beautiful guitar. There's a fair amount of checking on the nitro lacquer finish on the top primarily, but you'd see that pretty typically in guitars of this vintage, especially if they've resided in northern climates like this one has. Oh, one other thing I did, and is, I just was not a fan of the original tuners on this. So I replaced them with these Open Gear Goto tuners. Goto would be the brand of tuners that Guild has used, primarily over its 50 plus year history. So I just feel like these give it a more sort of vintage look. I will include the original tuners in with this, but I really prefer these Open Gear Gotos on here. I've got some light gauge John Pierce strings on here, which I tend to use on all of my, or almost all my acoustics. It's got the original bow and saddle, and I'm not sure if this is the original bridge or not. I'm pretty sure the pins are original on here. But anyway, comes with the original hard shell case, which is in really good shape. Does a great job protecting this. I don't know what else to say other than this is just an amazing guitar. If you're looking for a Guild D-40 from the Westerly plant, this would be a wonderful one to look at, especially if you're looking for a sunburst. It'll be a sad day when I see this go, but I'll also be happy knowing that it's going to go someplace where someone will enjoy this guitar as much as I have, I hope. All right. You have any questions, let me know. Thanks for looking. Take care. Bye-bye.